Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at Kingsley Club 2022. This is an RCR located in northern Michigan and it was designed by the Cleve aka Craig Levasseur. Let's take a look at the course settings, as always leaving everything at default. Fairways and greens are firm, green speeds are medium fast, time of day is afternoon and the weather is clear. Let's take a look at the tee options. We do have 4 tee options. We are going to be swinging from the gold tees, which are playing 6,600 yards, and as always pin set number 1. As always, I cannot thank you all enough for the continued support on the channel. I'm sure most of you are aware that I'm currently fighting off COVID-19, and trust me guys, this thing is real. I do have underlying health issues, so I think it really has hit me hard, and I was triple vaccinated, but hopefully my voice isn't coming across as annoying. But really looking forward to playing this course. I'm sure most of you guys are aware of the Cleve. Very good designer, tends to focus on LiDAR versions of courses. But here we are here on the opening hole. I've got no idea about this course guys, never even heard of it before the Cleve put it up there on Twitter. But look at this for an opening tee shot, looks absolutely superb. Certainly got to try and find the right hand side of the fairway. Very mild wind conditions here. So just aiming for the right hand side of the fairway here. Hopefully that wind does move us a little bit from right to left. Just going to take a practice swing. First swing of the day. We do get the perfect on master. We'll take that all day long. And as always when it comes to the real shot, we hit a red slow. This ball should hopefully kick left here and back into play. Didn't get the kick I was looking for, but it's only going to be the light rough. It is a par 5, but I've left myself a lot of work to do now. Just going to chase out 3 wood as far down the fairway as possible. Slope at our feet is going to move us hard left. And there's a red fast. We've went from a red slow to a red fast. Fortunately that ball has kicked back into play. That should leave me nothing more than a pitch shot. So 77 yards out, slightly uphill. Certainly don't want to come up short here. That ball will roll all the way back down the green. So just applied a little bit of D-loft and a little bit of backspin, and hopefully we get our yardage right. It's a decent execution. We are going to find the left hand side of the pin, but it is going to be a good birdie opportunity, albeit a tough putt from 12 feet out. Green speeds are 154, so not the quickest. This ball is really going to move from left to right here, especially at my feet. Didn't respect the break in the green there as much as I should have. We have missed it on the high side, and it's always disappointing to pick up a par on a par 5, but we will move on to hole number 2. But really impressed with the course so far. This is a par 3. With that 7 mph wind behind us, we can comfortably come down to the gap wedge here. Just applying a good bit of backspin once again, aiming for the right hand side of the flagstick. It's a far superior strike. That ball's tracking well. Yardage is going to be bang on, by the way. Almost pin high, and hopefully that is a makeable putt. 11 feet out. Not a lot of movement in it. You can see why I landed to the right of the pin there. It has left me the easier putt, which we do convert. We do get our first birdie off the day, and we will move to 1 under par. But it's great coming across these courses that are RCRs and you've never heard of them before. But hole number 3, you can take the right hand side, but that is playing onto another fairway here, so we will play the course the way the designer intended. Just going to shape this a little bit, tiny bit of fade, cutting this across the wind. Oh, there's a red fast. I think we may be okay, but it's going to come up really short. Compared to the courses I normally play, this course is coming in at a very short yardage, 6,600 yards from the tips. Let's see if we can get this wedge close. Just applying a little bit of backspin to the pitch and wedge. Conditions are firm. Couldn't have hit that any better. This should be right at it. Should kick to the right here. It has done. Despite that backspin, the ball hasn't sat down whatsoever. do have a 10-foot putt, which we should be converting for our second birdie of the round here. This would be back-to-back birdies. Should turn, does turn. So we do pick up back-to-back birdies, and with that we move to 2 under par. Just disappointed we did not play the opening hole, which was a par 5 better. So hole number 4, short par 4. With a healthy wind behind you here, I would imagine you could drive this. We're just going to come up short of the green, I do believe. There is a large false front defending the green as well. But that is going to leave me nothing more than a splash or a pitch shot onto the dance floor. Ball is coming back down the slope. I just really need to find this slope here at the front of the green and let it do its work. So I'm just going to splash this with a pitching wedge, applying full backspin here, playing the slope. It's a great execution, and hopefully this ball checks up. Grudgingly slowing down, didn't check up whatsoever. I was expecting it to bite there after the initial bounce. It's another makeable putt from 6 feet out. And it does turn right into the heart of the cup. So after a poor start, it is 3 consecutive birdies, and we do move to 3 under par. So hole number 5, it is a par 3. Bit of a goldfish bowl going on here. I'm just going to come back a club here, apply a little bit of D-loft and try and play the slope at the back left of the green, and hopefully it does filter back towards the flagstick. Couldn't have hit that any better. Are we going to get far enough up the slope for it to come back down? No. There's a kick over to the left hand side. Hopefully we get high enough up the slope. I'm not sure if we are, you know. It should come back down though. Wow, it didn't come back down at all, but we did miss the slope, so this is now going to be a nasty downhill putt. This is going to turn from left to right. Hopefully we can get it on a good line. Certainly got the weight. That should start to turn now. Oh, and it just breezes by the left hand side of the cup. Very unfortunate for that not to drop. We are going to walk away with the par there. We will remain at 3 under. This really is a fantastic golf course, ladies and gentlemen. Very natural. Really enjoying the layout and the test of it despite the short yardage. So anything down the right hand side here should stay in play. Just applied a little bit of fade. There's a slight slope. That should kick all the way over to the left hand side. And that should leave me nothing more than a pitch or a flop shot into this green. But despite the short yardage off the course, it does offer a fair test. I think we can comfortably flop this. As long as we find the green, firm conditions should allow the ball to run up towards the pin. Oh, there's a red fast early. That's going to come up short left now. Really needed a perfect or a grey fast at the worst there. But it is going to give me a chip-in opportunity just from off the green. Be disappointed if we don't convert this actually. Oh, it's a red fast. It will come up short, but that is going to leave me a kick-in par, which we do convert, and we will remain at 3 under. So hole number 7, this is going to be a par 5, second par 5 of the front 9. Hopefully we can play it better than the first one. It's another tough fairway to find. I'm just going to try and find the right hand side here, use the light rough to cushion the bounce and keep it in play. There's another slight red fast. With that, we're going to come up way short and left of my intended landing zone. And there's the severity of the slopes on the fairway. It's a very contoured course, very natural looking. Certainly not playing the par 5s well at all. Should comfortably reach the green in 2 here. Big shot coming up because I'm just trying to play that backstop that you can see short of the bunker. And hopefully the ball comes back down towards the pin. So full off, full backspin on the 3-wood out the rough. I couldn't have played that any better. This should work out superbly well for me. The ball should start to feed back down towards the flagstick now. There's no way that stays. Oh, come on game. Very unnatural physics there. And that has now left me a horrible shot. I don't think we can keep this up in the top part of the green. Absolutely robbed there. I thought that was going to be a fantastic golf shot that we played. Just unlucky, I guess. I'm just going to have to try and trickle this down the slope. Couldn't have hit that any softer. And there's the ball just gaining momentum. And as confirmed, I was never keeping that up there in the top part of the green. So it's another par 5 that we've not played particularly well unless we can drain this long putt. Really got to give this a fair smack to get it up there. Certainly going to turn left to right now. It's on a good line, just coming up a little bit shy. And we are going to miss on the right edge.
Alright, nice little
But that was just unlucky there, guys. We did play a fantastic second shot into the green. Very unnatural roll of the ball there. And we will remain at 3 under par. So hole number 8. It's another short par 4 with a good tee shot. This should be nothing more than a pitch or a flop onto the dance floor. Just try to carry the bunker here on the fairway. Tiny fast. I think we're going to comfortably carry it. And that should kick left out onto the fairway. But imagine if you had a considerable tailwind with you. This course would then become even shorter and you would be driving many of these greens. So let's see if we can splash this one close. Just applied full backspin and try to get this as close to the pin as possible. Decent execution, should bounce and stop. It's done exactly that, and we should walk away with our 4th birdie of the day here. So we do get back in the birdie trail. Hole number 9 will be a par 3. But it really is a fantastic golf course. Like I say, didn't even know this course existed until the Cleve announced this creation on Twitter. Certainly looking to play the slope here. Anything left of the green, of the pin, sorry, should filter down towards the flagstick. Don't want to get too high up the green, no. Just applied a good bit of backspin here. Couldn't have hit that any better. Hopefully we just find the left hand side of the green. Now this should kick hard right and start to turn towards the pin. It's a fantastic tee shot. Couldn't have played that any better. And we are going to be rewarded with a 6-foot putt. Still a fair amount of turn on this though. This is really going to turn hard from left to right in my feet. It has done. And that's a fantastic golf shot into the green. And a fantastic putt. And we do end up with a 5 under front 9. Solid golf. And that's with par into the par 5s. So hole number 10. This is probably the longest par 4 in the course so far. Wind assisted here. Just looking to take this down the left hand side of the fairway. We do get the perfect. This ball should kick over to the right hand side. And once again it's going to be nothing more than a wedge or a pitch up onto the green. So 116 yards out. With that tailwind, we are going to have to apply a good bit of loft and backspin here. There is a helping slope. Slope at my feet will move the ball right as well though. It's a baby fast, so we are going to rely on a kick to the right here off this slope, but it's come up short. Just applied too much loft and backspin there, and that is going to be a tricky putt. This is really going to turn downhill from left to right. The greens do offer a real test if you're not getting dialed into them. That should turn. That should turn. Oh, it's another putt. It just slides by the edge of the cup. We will remain at 5 under par. I did say a few holes back that despite the short distance in the course, it still offers a real test and challenge if you're not playing well. So another par 3. We've played the par 3s pretty well today. It really is a fantastic looking golf course. Really enjoying it. Fantastic layout. Just a real natural golf course. It plays well. Looks very intimidating though, but I don't think it plays as tough as it looks. So another pitching wedge. Couldn't have hit that any better. Just looking to land this at the front of the green and let the slope do the rest. Should bite. Despite applying a lot of backspin and loft, I'm really struggling to get the ball sitting down as quick as I would like in these greens. That should turn. It does turn. We do pick up our 6th birdie of the round, and with that we move to 6 under par. But I do apologise about my voice, guys. This is taking a lot of effort to do. I'm sure you guys will appreciate it. But as always, thank you so much for the continued support on the channel. Hopefully in the next video my voice is sounding better. So just shaping this tee shot, a little bit of draw. Try to take it down the centre of the fairway. And that is a really good tee shot. Anything too far right there had the potential to kick the ball all the way over to the left hand side of the fairway and potentially off the fairway.
100 yards out.
So it's another wedge, so you're going to get plenty of practice with your wedge play here on this golf course. Sand wedge should sit down pretty quickly with the amount of loft and backspin I have applied here. Couldn't have hit this any better. Hopefully we've avoided that slope to the left and this should sit down. There's a fantastic golf shot. Really happy with the outcome there. So I'm going to be another test and putt from 7 feet out. A lot of movement in this one. Oh, that's missed by a mile. Wasn't even close to having the read there. That was a poor read. Probably didn't hit it firm enough either. But these greens are really going to test you. You're going to have to be a really good putter to score well here. Even when you're getting close to some of these flag sticks, it's still leaving you a difficult putt. So it's a drivable par 4. Fortunately, the wind is going to hold us up here. I'm just going to fully de-loft driver. Don't want a slow here. Slow would kill us. So a slight fast isn't going to be the worst outcome. Oh, it's a red fast. We are still going to find the gap. This could work out well because there is a slope here. It should take us all the way down towards the pin. This ball's going to gain momentum now. That actually may run off the green, you know. Oh wow, it just shows you how firm the conditions are here at the Kingsley Club 2022. But it is a chipping opportunity. Don't want to be overly aggressive with this though. Just found a light rough. It's a good effort. Has it got the legs? Oh, it just comes up short. Almost chipped it in for the eagle. We are going to walk away with the birdie. And that does move me to 7 under par. Hole number 14 will be a par 5. Is this going to be the first of the par 5s that become birdie? Really not played them well today at all. I think with a downhill elevation from the tee box, we should comfortably reach this green in 2 with a good tee shot. That fairway actually looks like it's going to kick hard left. So just going to aim this a little bit more to the right hand side. Tiny fast wouldn't be the end of the world here. Just applied a little bit of fade as well. Oh, it's another red fast. We are going to find the fairway, but we're going to lose a lot of yardage off the driver there. Not sure if we will be able to reach this green in 2 now. Still went 322 yards. No, we can comfortably reach the green. Fairway should kick us up onto the dance floor with a good shot here. Slope at my feet's really going to move me left, so aiming way right of the green here. Do get the perfect. Couldn't have played that any better. It should comfortably kick up onto the dance floor here and hopefully set up a good eagle opportunity. What a fantastic golf shot that is. And if you haven't already done so, guys, please make sure to hit the like button. Still no gimme though. Slightly downhill. This is going to turn from right to left. Should hold its line. Has held its line. And we do pick up an eagle there. And with that we do move to 9 under par. Like I said, we did par the opening 2 par 5s in the front 9. So this course is going to give you an opportunity to score low if you play it well. But at the same time, it still offers a good competitive test It's one of those courses that looks really intimidating, and you think, how am I going to get near the green here, or how am I going to find the fairway? But it is possible. There's another red fast. Ball should kick right here, but I think we will remain in the rough. I've had too many fasts or slows off the tee box today. Let's see if we can float. Hybrid out of the light rough. So full loft, full backspin. Just try to aim for the middle of the green here, not try to be a hero. Played that really, really well. I think with the firm conditions, we are going to run way past the pin. It's actually going to slide off. So we are going to have a challenging chip shot here from 11 yards out. It's another one where I don't want to be overly aggressive here. Just going to play the contours of the green. That should start to slide down towards the hole. Have we hold it? No, that red slow ensured we came up short. Right, good effort though. And we will walk away with the par. That was a tough little chip shot from the fringe of the green there.
And that'll keep you at 9 under for the round.
But this really is a spectacular looking golf course, as you would expect from the Cleve. Everything's been done to a high standard. Just going to deal off the 5-wood here, try and sting it into the slope. And hopefully it takes us down towards the flagstick. Got the perfect, couldn't have played that any better. This should kick hard left here, hopefully. It did kick left, but we just hit that slope with too much pace. Really in between clubs there. And there's going to be another chip shot. This one's certainly easier. We do have the chance of chipping this in for the birdie. Just got to get the yardage and the line correct. It's looking good, it is good, and it does drop for the birdie. Executed that really, really well. We move to 10 under par. And we move on to hole number 17. It's going to be a par 5. This is such a realistic golf course. Really enjoying the environment of the course. Feels so natural. Looks it as well. And the playability is second to none. So just aiming for the right hand side of this fairway here. As you can see, the fairway is going to kick from right to left. Just looking to carry the ridge. Oh, early. What is it with the par 5s where my swing timing is just so far off from the tee box? We missed the ridge altogether, and we have found the light rough. Fortunately, the trees aren't in our way, so we can fully loft up 3 wood here and really attack this. And see if we can get it up onto the dance floor. Oh, it's another fast. That should kick right. I don't think it's going to leave me in the best of positions here. We're actually very fortunate for that to kick out. It's actually stayed up and not came down to the bottom of the slope. Got away with one there, very fortunate. Let's see if we can chip this one close. Just applied a good bit of topspin here. The greens are firm, so it will encourage a lot of run out. Due to that slow, we are going to miss on the right edge. Should be a straightforward putt though. Not a lot of movement in it. Obviously would have liked to got that chip shot a lot closer.
Looking pretty good.
It's a good putt, good read. We do manage to get to 11 under par on another day. I think we could really go low on this golf course. So hole number 18, final hole of the Kingsley Club 2022 LiDAR version. It's another tight fairway. I'm just going to try and find the centre off it. Hopefully we don't get a red fast or slow here. We had a perfect, typical. Golf always seems to do that to you. Your last drive of the day is normally the best. It encourages you to come back again. And that's going to be nothing more than a pitch shot into the green. Certainly going to use this slope to help me out here because we've got a nasty slope at our feet. So just looking to find the right hand side of the green and let the contours do the rest. Couldn't have played this any better. It's on a good line. That should start to sit down now. Oh, it could go in. Oh, what a fantastic golf shot to finish off there, ladies and gentlemen. We do pitch it in with the eagle. Very fortunate to pitch it in, but we did land exactly where I wanted to. Playing the slopes off the green, and we will take a look at that replay. But what a way to finish the round. It will be a 13 under. On another day we could have went lower. We did par 2 par 5s. But what a fantastic golf course, guys. But that is it for today. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Get out there, give this course a play. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.
I had an enjoyable time ripping around the links with you today. See you next time.